Wear battle suits and hold shields up against you, allowing no one to get in.
Mate. Are we having coal? Are we having coal?
Yeah.
Allow anyone to get in?
Yeah, allow no one to get in.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah.
Your meaning of life is very different to mine.
Yep.
So think about
I'm curious, how do you back that up?
I just feel like you guys are very, very competitive.
Yeah.
And you will do anything in order to stop yourselves from not looking bad. You don't want to be distracted in this house. You don't want to be distracted from this game. This is a big game for you guys.
Yeah.
So by putting a shield up, not really letting yourself go, and everyone not really getting to know you, like everyone.
Just a few. It's not everyone. Like we don't.
Hang on, Dave. I've only seen a couple of sides to you guys. I haven't seen hardly anything. Like you've shown me nothing in 6 weeks. Like I can't turn around and say, well, yeah, I like Dave and Greg because they're what? That's it. And I'm honest. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah, and it's nothing wrong with the truth. I love hearing that stuff. I just intrigued to find out why people say it. I've never had anyone ever said that to me in my entire life. That's why I just find it just pretty strange, but that's cool.
After the break, Vesna and David head for a showdown.
Because the tough gets tougher, you get tougher. But you still continue to whinge about little things.
To evict Kate, dial 1902 555563 or SMS Kate to 191010. Voting costs 55 cents including GST. Calls from mobiles higher. Voting and SMS lines close at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time this Sunday the 17th of July. For terms and conditions go to bigbrother.3mobile.com.au. The housemates are convinced they only have a short time left in the house, and Big Brother's yet to tell them they're wrong.
I think a number of people, including myself, and I know some other people I've spoken to privately, are getting tired and a little bit... We know it's coming towards the end. We know it's, 2.5 weeks until the end of the show. We've been here a long time. People are getting a bit tired, a bit more irritable. I think it was Kate who said to me that she was, a little bit scared coming into these final weeks because she's worried that the game that we're in, for want of a better word, is going to become more apparent and people are going to become more... I think what she was trying to say, these are my words, is that relationships are going to lose their purity a little bit. It's not something it scares me because but I hadn't thought about it, and so it made me think. So I sort of think that people are starting to think about, where we are in this process, in this game, and becoming a bit more irritable, a bit more drained. And even today we saw, Vesna having some issues with the Logan boys, for example. So I suppose the dynamic is actually quite explosive.
Do you wish you had stronger relationships with the people you're not getting along with?
I think there's only one person I don't get along with.
Yeah.
And that's obvious.
Yeah.
Mate, yeah, would have been great to make probably an earlier attempt. Like, I thought I was making the best progress I possibly could. If something's not going right with someone, I usually can figure it out. Or I've never been in those situations. So you know what I mean? I respect what they have to say. If someone said, listen, this annoys me about you, I go, cool. I'll try and do my best to do it. I've never met... Mate, now I've tried and tried and tried. I can't understand it. So I just think there's no point putting a false happy face over it.
Yeah, and
I know it's not going to happen. Of course I'm going to be nice and polite because that's generally my nature.
Exactly.
What she said today did hurt me because it's not true. And someone it's just, making a massive assumption.
So you've been in the funny mood for a couple of days. You haven't spoken to you all day?
Oh, yeah, he said the nicest things to me lately, so I'm just having a break. Do you know what I mean?
From me?
Yeah, it's nothing bad.
Do you need a break from me?
Everyone needs a break from everyone sometimes. Sometimes, mate. Because if I open my mouth at the wrong time, it's just going to make the friendship a lot worse. But some things I could say would be too harsh, mate. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to say those things because I don't want to wreck our friendship.
What could be too harsh for you to say to me?
Oh, don't know.
You're a bitch?
No, I don't know.
Dave, do you forget that we've come here for honesty, yeah?
Oh.
Okay? and I've been straight from the day I walked in here, okay?
Yep.
You know that, right? First of all. Second of all,
for you.
it's probably just me trying to make you into the man that I want to spend time with, and you're not. And you're never going to be.
Yeah.
And I've got to accept that, and that's it.
Yeah. And maybe I'm just doing the exact same as you, trying to toughen you up a bit and make you shake little things off a bit quicker.
Dave, you think that I'm not tough. I'm so
The tough gets tougher, you get
really,
tougher.
really
but you still
tough.
continue to whinge about little things.
Yeah, I do.
So you're not getting tougher.
And I'll whinge till I'm satisfied.
If you're tackling a really big problem and I think you're struggling with it, I'll be there for you. But when they're little things that I think you can deal with them yourself, that doesn't have to be brought out as a big issue. When you stop talking about it, then I get more affectionate. You slept in my bed, whatever, cuddled.
You farted on me.
You
That's
farted.
exactly what I mean.
You farted on me and blew your sheets.
God,
You're a hypocrite.
No, farting in the bed and I put the sheets up. You came up to me and farted on my skin. That's what I'm talking about. David, don't mock me.
You said in your bed, mate. Why are you walking away because you're wrong?
Because I have to brush my teeth.
Because you can't handle it. Don't worry about it, mate. I don't blame you. Mate, I'm not frustrated. If I was frustrated, a lot more words would have flown.
Smile, ready? Wish I could have felt a smile.
Ready, mate, I'm not one of the problem.
Let me see how good it feels to
Mate,
smile.
yeah.
Do you feel good now? Okay, give me laugh the funniest laugh you can ever laugh.
Rita.
Can you? For me?
No.
Pretend to laugh.
It's not a laughing matter, mate.
You know,
People are
but
upset
you know
at
when you
this
pretend
end.
to laugh, it becomes a laugh? You know when you pretend to laugh, it then becomes a laugh? Pretend to laugh and then you'll start laughing.
Mate, I'm not going to pretend to laugh about something that's...
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about...
It's how pathetic this house has got, mate. You're whinging about someone farting.
Next on Big Brother is Greg, his brother's keeper.
Mentally scars me because I then know it will reflect who I am.
To evict Rita, dial 1902 555579 or SMS Rita to 191010.
Dave's got a very aggressive side. You can see it.
Extremely aggressive.
And he's holding back
violent.
because I wouldn't be surprised before they came in here if Greg said to Dave, I know you've got an aggressive side, I know you've got this, I know you've got that.
Okay.
Now keep it under control in there. And I'll guarantee if they weren't one in here, things would be different.
Yes, they will be very different.
If they were each their own person in here, they wouldn't stick up for each other as much. I think there'd be a lot more interesting stuff going on because the real Dave would come out and people wouldn't be afraid to say or do or whatever they have to do because you're not jeopardising the other. Which is why I think it's very, in my opinion, it's totally unfair that they are one person in here and it creates an advantage in them winning.
Everyone in here is in it for themselves, except two people.
You've got one controlling the other. It doesn't have to be verbally, it could be a... It could be this, a look, and you just go, oh, that's a look,
Yeah, exactly.
tone down.
Someone to tell
How do we
you
know
to
they
stop?
haven't given each other signals before they came in?
You don't know.
I just think, in my morals, they should be two separate people, not one.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally two separate people.
Yeah.
And it would be really good if it was something that happened now to separate them because they are so completely different people. And it's just so unfair.
And if you've got...
I'm going to get my Ugg boots.
And if you've got one nice one and one bad one, it's easy. But if you've got two nice people, then it's like, oh, what's up?
But you can see the side in Dave. Hope she doesn't go and tell them. She will.
I don't care. I don't care if she does.
I'm sick of all this.
Oh, what's happening now? Is there more?
If anyone should win this game, it should be you because you are totally being yourself, as like others. But the difference is you are you and people love you, you get away with it. The people in here love you, but the guys give you specifically the Logans, specifically Dean, is because they know that you can win. You're a threat to them. They're playing the game and they want to put you down, hoping that you don't get back up and stand up for yourself. And if you went out, they'd be going, yes, I've got a chance. Hear me?
Rita, it's...
But can you hear me?
I
See what I'm
know,
saying?
I tell you honestly, it is so far-fetched in my head.
Earlier in the day, Greg promised Vesna he would have a one-on-one talk with her. Tonight,